Frame 16, Mark Evans a break. Ollie.
Don't think the red to the left corner. He's coming around to look at the potting angle. From here it doesn't look like it's straight enough to drop on the black to the right corner. Well, he's playing it, and he's got it.
One.
Yeah, fabulous shot.
Yeah, it didn't look on the angle to get on the black. He played it to perfection. Well, this was top class here.
8.
And what a chance he's given himself. Just going out
9.
after the last frame just to compose himself. Well, this is the chance he's been waiting on. How many will he make?
$16. $17.
Certainly two more reds available. I don't know if the red, the right hand side at the bottom of the pack goes to the left corner, but there's two certainly available to the right corner pocket. One of which he's going to play now.
24.
The red is sticking out from the right of the bunch. He's just looking to see if that goes to left middle. If that bottom red of the pack goes to the left corner, could play a cannon into the two reds to the right hand side of the table. Leave that one. He's played for it. He's not played the cannon. It would have cannoned the red if it travelled the cue ball a bit further. Good shot. But, well, you can see what the problem is now. Cue ball close to that right cushion. Has he got any angle on the black? Not too much. Clever shot. Just dropping the black in dead weight. It's got a choice of two reds. Possibly the red to the right middle, or the red that's closest to the cue ball up to the far left corner.
Superb. He has no interest in trying to stay on the black there. He's after this frame and this UK title.
£73 points to be UK champion.
$46.
An angle here.
47.
Play some sort of cannon. He can go up for the red near the right middle if he chooses and go into the bunch from the blue. But aiming low in the cue ball, so going into them here. The red's not in. That could be the shot. And it leads.
54.
You can visibly hear Ronnie. You can hear Ronnie here. He's absolutely making noises to himself because he thought that red was going to go in.
$55.
Mark Allen has had a fantastic UK snooker championship. I know he was a bit down on himself with his
60.
form, but he's played really well from my point of view. But we're witnessing
61.
a little bit of snooker history here. This will be his 7th UK title, overtaking the man in the studio, the great Steve Davis.
66.
He's almost visibly geeing himself up, talking to himself.
67.
These last few pots. Every shot's got an expression. You can see another little shake of the head.
And that looks like it's 19 major titles.
73.
Overtaking the man next to me by just one, but well played Mark Allen this week. Doesn't matter that he's run out of position there.
78.
Trick shot. No trick shot, but we've got a piece of snooker history. Mark Allen comes forward, they're best of buddies. What a final they've produced. But Ronnie O'Sullivan creating snooker history, and he lifts his 7th UK snooker title. And he becomes the Betway 2018 UK snooker champion.
Fantastic UK final. First of all, Mark, if I can just have a quick word with you. Mark, our commiserations to you. We're admiring the incredible feats of this man here. A 19th major. You've been part of history today. Our commiserations to you. But what can you say about this fella?
Yeah, well, I'm a part of history I didn't really want, if I'm honest. I didn't come out here today to lose, but you have to appreciate what Ronnie does. It's like to beat Steve Davis's record of UK titles, to beat Stephen Hendry's record of Triple Crown events. He's something special. Hopefully he pisses off this breakaway tour.
I tell you what, you had a go this evening, but you perhaps left yourself a wee bit too much to do tonight, Mark.
Yeah, and to be honest, I felt like I played all right earlier. It's extremely fine margins, and I really enjoy playing Ronnie because it's the ultimate examination of your game. You need to be super sharp in all aspects, and I was just slightly out today, and I get pumped 10-6. I think against many others, including the very best, I wouldn't get beat today.
I know you wanted to bookend your year, and it's been a spectacular year, a Masters champion, of course, but how much satisfaction can you take from reaching 2 Triple Crown finals in the 1 year? It's great going, Mark.
Yeah, I'm doing things right, but I still feel like I have a lot of improving to do. I got to the UK final and could beat 10-6 by Ronnie O'Sullivan and win my B game. So if I can come here and play well, then hopefully I'll win another Triple Crown.
Well, we'll look forward to seeing you defend your Masters title. Ladies and gentlemen, your gallant runner-up, Mr. Mark Allen. Where do I start? Ronnie, a landmark personal achievement for you, a milestone for your sport. You have done it. 19 majors. How sweet is this one?
I don't know. Yeah, history is fantastic, you know, and you know, I can't, you know, it's amazing, you know, I can't believe it, but you know, just to be involved with a final playing Mark, you know, is an unbelievable player, unbelievable competitor. If he doesn't win the world title, I'll be so surprised, because it's not about just talent; it's about bottle, courage, and he's got that in abundance. And you know, you need it to win titles. I played very well today, you know, and I don't, you know, and I still didn't, you know, I was still having to convince myself to believe that I could win, you know, because that's how hard it felt a match. But yeah, great to create history, great to beat the Nuggets record, amazing to beat my hero's record, Stephen Hendry, who's the ultimate player. I've still got 8 world titles to get, so I'll be chasing that one, but that's another thing altogether.
I know you're a great student of history and of sports, and I know you greatly admire somebody like Roger Federer, 20 Grand Slam titles for him. And these are the numbers that matter, Ronnie. You've got Jack Nicklaus on 18, you've got Phil Taylor, 16 world records. You're amongst these guys, you own a record like that. Now, how satisfying is it to know you're in that kind of company?
And they have 4 majors, and I've only got 3 to go at, so my strike average is better. Yeah, no, it's fantastic, you know, but for me, you know, I just, like I said, you know, for the rest of my career, for the last 2 years, all I was thinking about was playing for the fans. If I'd have lost today, I'd have been very disappointed, but it's payback time now, you know, they've supported me for so long, and they've supported snooker as well, and I just need to play with a smile on my face, enjoy it. I'm buzzing with Steve Feeney. He's kind of given me a refan love for the game. You know, Steve Peters has been amazing, so I have to thank all the people that have like helped me get this far. But you know, without the fans, you know, I owe it to them. You know.
It's taken you 25 years of hard graft to get to this point, and you're not finished yet, clearly. I know you've said that reaching #1 would be a real ambition for you again. How fresh, how much ambition do you still have, and what do you still want to achieve?
I don't know, you know, I don't set myself limits, you know, I'm obviously going to play in as many tournaments as I feel I can play in, you know, and, you know, I just want to compete, you know, whether it's a small tournament, big tournament, for me it's all about playing and competing and trying to just enjoy it. What a fantastic sport you know, I'm blessed to be able to play.
Well, Messrs Hendry and Davis are in your rear view mirror again for now. We'll discuss the Crucible stats another time, I think, but ladies and gentlemen, it is official, the Rocket is the greatest!
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your presentation party, Alan Alger, Head of PR at Betway, and Jason Ferguson, Chairman of the WPBSA. The runner-up, receiving the silver medal and a cheque for £75,000. A magnificent run to the final, Mark Allen. And the winner, receiving a cheque for £170,000, the trophy and the title, 2018 Betway UK champion. It's a magnificent 7 for Ronnie O'Sullivan. Your champion, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
What a magic moment to witness, close hand, guys, and you can see how much this meant to him. We've rarely seen a reaction like that from Ronnie O'Sullivan in the throes of victory, Steve.
Yeah, I think he's maturing as a snooker player. His resolve and determination has been marvellous this week, it truly has. And he's put paid to a lot of good players along the way, and he's enjoyed his snooker this week.
Now, he has, as I said out there in the interview, waved goodbye to Messrs Hendry and, of course, Davis. But it's a fond farewell, surely, Steve?
Yes, certainly. I mean, I think, and with no disrespect to Stephen Hendry's 7 World Championships. I think Ronnie O'Sullivan's performances to win 19 majors and the amount of World Championships UK has won.
Fantastic scenes here.
I think he might be enjoying it, Hazel.
As he should. Wonderful.
I think his performances in this era are stronger than either Stephen Hendry's performances or mine of that period of time. He's up against far harder opposition, so really he thoroughly deserves 19.
Now you talk about 7 world titles, he's got a little bit to aim at, he's talked about world number 1, but realistically, how long do you think he would have to keep playing in order to try and break that record?
On the form and the focus he's showing, not very long. I honestly think he's another world champion. I think there's definitely one in there. I think with Steve Peters working with him, I think with Steve Feeney with sight right has refreshed him. We watched him the other day after playing his matches. He was 4 hours in the practice room. He's absolutely still loving the sport, and you can see by the joy on his face from winning it this week. It's meant a lot to him.
I'd also say, to reiterate what we were talking about in the studio, do you know what, Ronnie O'Sullivan is such a popular sportsman. I think he's the best British sportsman currently playing his sport. I implore the people that choose the 10 nominees for Sports Personality of the Year to put him in the mix, because I think he'd be a very popular winner.
Well, there he is, congratulating his team, Damien Hirst and Steve Feeney. I'm not sure if Steve Peters is here, didn't catch a glimpse of him there, but he's been by his side for such a long time now. And it's amazing, a lot of distractions always around Ronnie, but he's still able to focus on performance when it matters, John.
Well, it's been all about being on the match table this week. When he's been out there, he's looked totally focused in every match he's played. He was put up too early in the tournament. Hazel Ken Doherty played great, took him to a final frame decider. He came through that, but every time he looked like being challenged, he pulled away again. And he's a snooker player for all ages. You know, I never thought we'd be seeing this when he was 17 years of age, winning his first UK, but here he is 25 years later, and he's still the man to beat.
And at the age of 43, he really is defying the odds where this sport is concerned, and it's wonderful to see him really reacting with the crowd here and loving every minute.